Really? Sorry. This is the video portion. Listen up. I'm 49 years old. I've been studies of biblical history and all that stuff like that, biblical and science and so forth like that, for a long time before I ain't known anything like this was going to happen to me. Now I got certain other people picking up certain divisions of my research. If this thing don't, certain divisions of my research when it comes to biblical, and I really appreciate it. They sound just like me now. It comes a time in a man's life when he went through straight up hell, is to actually not totally get rid of the stuff you learned, but embedded in your soul and let other people take over. Now, they didn't come to me straight up like, hey, we want to learn from you. But I am seeing a lot of freaking people sounding like my younger self. Okay? When it comes to biblical, scriptural, and stuff like that. They didn't get into the science part. But the biblical and scriptural is reminiscent of how I used to teach. It's not the first person I've seen. Black Male Vice do the same thing. I don't know if he know of me or God just designed a bunch of young men just to go out and just teach the Bible from scratch and learn how to translate the Bible and differentiate from lies to truth. But I'm not saying it's on me, but I just had a epiphany to do all this stuff, to reach all this stuff, go to different organizations, learn how to translate the Bible, trying to find out the infinity of God, and come to the point where a lot of Christians and a lot of other sects, even the new ones, are freaking lying to people. But you got people out there that are studying the Bible, doing the no-nonsense, biblical, straight-up kind of thing. And I'm not saying I was total saint, but I actually tried to follow the Bible when I was doing it. So, and you got other people. This guy, what's his name? Black Male Vice. He got it down pat. Real pat. I don't know. You talk about aliens and stuff, but he got it down real pat. Okay, and sounds awfully like me. So, leave it up to you young cats. Next generation. Me, I'm going back home. I'm retiring and having some peace of mind for hopefully once in my freaking life. For real. Okay? Trials and errors. My job was to give this information out, give it back, give all the stuff I learned back, and I saw my troubles, my entrapments, my problems as an opportunity to do so. At first, I was explaining about my predicament that I was not guilty, and then they wanted more truth, so I gave them more truth. And that was the information I learned. Okay? Alright? And more people are learning, more people are waking up, more people are actually waking up, because waking up from the wake up, and actually getting into that Bible and researching it better than the preachers and other religion sects. Because I figured like this when I was a kid, if the Bible and the church is doing their job, which the church is all over the freaking place, why is everybody still murdering each other? Why is everybody still killing each other? Why is everybody dying in the street? If God's word was coming out correctly, These things should not happen. Am I right? You got a church on every street corner. This stuff should not be happening. Okay, but it still is. Somehow it still is. If God's word was to travel all throughout the world, why is this stuff happening? Okay? Why we have World War I, II, III? Why we have women getting shot in the street now by other women? Kids killing women. Okay? Men killing women. Women killing kids. There's obviously something wrong. And the first place you have to start is the Bible. And as simple as that to correct it. No New World Order crazy ass system is going to change this matter. The only thing, one thing can change this matter is the scriptures. Alright? So, I say this with heavy heart. Best times of my life was researching this information. Best time in my life learning all this stuff. And now I'm getting old. I don't necessary. I mean, I still keep it close to my heart, but I don't have necessary that fire I used to have. Now it's new generation doing some shit. Now he's sticking to the Bible, that cat. I see that. I understand what he's talking about. He's sticking to the Bible. That's the right thing to do. Me, my mind wandered. You know, we had the Bible. I mean, science has to have an answer, right? Okay, ancient texts have to have an answer, right? Okay, and then line each other up and see if they come up with God. That was my answer. The Bible was number one in my research, always. And last time I had my Bible was when somebody stole it. I stole my Bible. I could not believe it. They just got up from their little ass and stole my Bible. Okay? That was crazy. But I'm getting older. I don't feel like this is my fully not my purpose anymore. So, gotta hand it off to the next generation. And they'll figure it out. Believe me. This is Main Blash. Take care.